not to mention the steadfast presence, the interaction with Panth stun where he stalls in place. And for me, it's important whenever you draft Pantheon, you have to be able to win the front line. So I will give LNG some credit. I think the Renekton pairing and the Rel pairing with that.
They're really trying to knock Xiaofeng out of his tempo.
Yeah, this has been a very heavy investment from EDG. I mean, Xiao is going to be down 2 camps by the end of this, depending on whether or not he's able to secure this. Smite was not used by Xiaofeng on the Krugs too, so clever. TP coming in.
Xiao is TPing behind. The reset coming through there, but EDG are really sacking a lot for this red buff. First one goes over to Xiaofeng, traded out by Xiao Hao. Haichao's trying to rush down from the top, from the mid lane as the cleanse comes across. Fish one, able to get one kill as the AD carries go back and forth, but Haichao's teleport is going to give feats of warfare and the fight win to LNG. And guess who survives? Gubby through all of it.
Auto and, you know, keep on getting through a support. There's a chance that Zhuo falls to this in there too.
Ooh, good cleanse from On to sidestep the deadly flourish. And now Palkia has the wrap with Xiao Hao here. And we're back to the early game mania. Ooh. The alcove gonna send Zhuo packing soon. No flash, no summoners. Good deadly flourish, but the fleet of arrows comes down from On, and just like that, the kills are equalized. Work their way back towards that dragon. A couple of pings coming down towards Haichao. This is a technical dive target, but good play on him to realize, hey, my jungler and support are top side looking to make their own play.
Yeah, really well played by ZDZ there, as was able to use the unstoppables, plural, in order to survive. I thought that once he got caught by that Panth stun on the back half of his first W, instead just given the fog, couldn't react to the Panth W, but has laid another trap. See if LNG's aware.
Jumps lightning from Xiao Hao. On this swing over, but it's actually going to be the engage coming out here from LNG with the current call behind. Haichao Shockwave going to find the kill. Both supports traded out. Pressing Gar to make sure no more damage comes across from that current call, and we handshake, dropping our supports.
Give away to LNG and continue to scale. I think you're okay getting Roa stacks, tier stacks, and hoping to get to 2 items before you really pull the trigger, because the Pantheon Renekton still scares me a lot. I don't think EDG's topside can really deal with that yet, with the lead that Xiaofeng has, and looks like EDG kind of agrees.
You add in the fact that Fish 1 goes for the Ogre's Rush too, so that early game extra damage we always talk about with the Varus in those lethality builds, also going to be matched by Fish 1.
LNG once given no shockwave. Going to bring the victor in, and a Herald fight it is. So keep your eyes out for this Renekton Pantheon. I think the front line needs to win. They still should be stronger right now. This poke from Varus is really starting to add up. I love how EDG is playing this.
Chance of corruption. Xiaofeng going to have to burn the E. They're trying to force him out of the pit, but he still smites away the Herald. Keeper's Verdict does knock the AD carry out, and that means that Zhuo goes down. So EDG, they're going to be able to deny the eye, and LNG actually come away with nothing. We need to be punishing this Victor constantly if we're indexing this much into the mid-game. They're going to catch Palkia just trouncing around for some vision. This is 1v3 right now. It's taking a hot minute to find the kill, and Xiaofeng will grab that. So Palkia, classic rookie mistake there, I would say.
Make whatever play you want, however fast you want it. Yeah, I've seen Xiaofeng do a couple of good things, but going to have to do more.
Nice little death brush, but CDC just tanky enough. At least it's going to allow them to grab this first brick. They don't actually need it, though, to get feats of strength. They already had it. Oh, okay. Palkia using the turret against Fishbone, but a good flash cleanse. Gets him out. Curtain call turn. Not going to be able to kill off Palkia as long as On blocks for him. Got a little dicey at the end. Whoa! Hello? Don't know how he ended up without his crash out, and his flash, and his ignite, and his health bar. There he goes. Xiao Hao finds that pickup. Haichao here off to the side has the shockwave if he wants to look for it. All right.
ZDZ's dead for Dragon.
Yep. Let's see how long he lasts.
Is it worth it? Oh, no.
Okay, he pulls a 1v1. Shockwave still follows the Renekton. Able to use the stun. All out for ZDZ. Means he's going all the way back to Fountain, but you kind of like the trade EDG get here.
I'll take Dragon. I'll take Roa completed on Victor and free farm and a turret.
Yeah.
I do not think that burning 3 ults to kill a Cassante and a TP and Grand Starfall to lose Dragon and an outer turret.
AP.
It's a void. Yeah. He's going to go Pen so that he'll have Pen for when it's needed. Is Palkia flash for flash again.
Steadfast Presence does cancel out the stun from Xiaofeng because Keeper Verdict both engaging members off of him, but he's going to be eating some curtain call bullets. Sidesteps the last 2, but Haichao teleports in, secures the kill to Palkia, who is starting to get punished for some of his over-aggressive positions. They didn't reset it.
They need to pull it. Pantheon's too low. You pull this for sure.
Yep. Watch on the side and continue to dole out tons of damage to the poke as Angel is here as well. Good, the shockwave lands on the 2 on is down. Hai Chao makes the play happen. All out comes out from ZDC and pulls Ro away. Zhao Hao is using the Crescent Guard to buy himself a lot of space. The Otacon has still yet to reset as the re-engage comes across on the ZDC, but he flashes back towards his turret. Zika takes a TP shot to the face as Angel going to drop the Arcane Storm to force Xiaofeng away from the Otacon. Great use of the Victor ultimate to secure Otacon for EDG. Palkia trying to give chase. Zhao Hao has a full HP bar, but the wind becomes lightning going to go wide. And LNG are not going to pay any bigger of a price.
Right, he already has been. As Empowered Crab secured, Vision wiped, and EDG going to look at this dragon.
Here they go. Started it on up. You're going to draw it out of the pit as well. Keep in mind, in your picture-in-picture, Zika is knocking onto a tier 2 turret. So EDG are under pressure. They got to make up their mind. He's going to try and make sure the turret gets low enough. TP into the middle of EDG. This is a pretty outrageous TP to go for. He's going to eat the Graviton well immediately. The dominance from Nectin gets 0 value. The shockwave hits on the 3 members, but Zhao Hao protects him with the Crescent Guard. They re-engage on the Xiaofeng, who jumps into the back line. It's pandemonium. Complete disconnect there from LNG. The exact problems we've highlighted for this team sting them in this Dragon take.
Go to mention the fact that Zika TP'd to his death with that angle. I think part of it just being that the angle they took, again, the carries couldn't join. And LNG went from a game where they did nothing and lost to a game where they had to be proactive in order to win, and they have done nothing again.
Very little. Yeah, I'm curious to see this replay back because I still think if that TP's fine from Zika, if you Pantheon
no way it's fine, though.
Milky Way, your Kit Kats, and your Twisties. I mean, that's just the reality of this firm LNG.
I mean, they do share the colors of Almond Joy as well.
I don't think there's any pink in Almond Joy, is there? Or are you just saying the blue?
Oh, the blue-white for sure.
I
think there's a hair of it, no? Isn't there like a red?
I don't know. I despise
I mean, close enough.
I don't think I've eaten one in a
I despise Almond Joys, too.
I think LNG are going to have to deal with all their outer turrets going bye-bye.
I think we're only going to see one more Grand Starfall cast in this one.
Yep.
And it's going to be the final fight for EDG.
We might not even see it. I think he might just have to.
No, we're going to see it. I have enough confidence in LNG. We're at least going to see another Pantheon alt cast.
Oh,
yeah, here we go. Is this it?
And, hey,
oh, they caught on.
It catches on. And
okay, it's good. We're going to see two. We're going to see at least one more Grand Starfall. At least one more. And you have already eaten enough Varus poke where this is bad, but it's only going to get worse with the Varus and the Victor Lasers coming out. At least don't make it worse enough where Palkia is going to be there too. Zika has had a nice angle to kind of flank their way in. EDG is looking for him.
It's a double flank. They're double wrapping this burrito here. Low comes through first, crash down onto 2 members. Immediate Zanya's out from Angel, and Zika gets punted. That's a clutch keeper's verdict coming across from Palkia again. And it's just kind of hard to watch. LNG are getting run over by a 16-wheeler known as
where was
EDG.
Panth, man? Panth is just like sitting there waiting there for his team to lose. I at least flash in and follow up with a pincer, man. I want to replay just to see if Xiaofeng was even able to get in there.
Feels like this late game is going to be slow and painful to watch.
Yeah, you're going to get Ocean Soul. You don't have nearly enough damage to deal with Ocean Soul. We're just going to see Zhao Hao probably walk forward with impunity. Yep.
Watch, here comes Crescent Guard. Oh, there goes all your damage, and now I get to select Hai Chao. Shockwave does land within the Crescent Guard, but doesn't matter. There's the healing
Thunder Sky,
through.
Ocean Soul.
And it's just too much healing, too much damage.
GG.
Too much slow pace. Another canceled Grand Starfall out of Xiaofeng, whose GA is just delaying the inevitable. Baron not going to be needed. Kill's not going to be granted over to Zika. EDG 5-0 through their first round robin in Group Nirvana. 10-0 in games. The perfect run in Group Nirvana is halfway completed.
Yeah, and the imperfect run for LNG is also almost halfway completed, as they only managed to take 2 games. They won 2 game ones in their first half of Group Nirvana, but it has been a little bit grim in the LNG camp all year. Doesn't feel like Fish 1 or the changes they made have been the answer. It's going to be LNG likely taking that early exit and not making it to playoffs unless they can change things around for the second round robin. But man, for EDG, the good news continues.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.